Okay, so take it to your backs. Extend the legs, and again, feel expansive across the back body. So your shoulders are nice and heavy on the mat. Arms can be wherever you like, and start to press the outside of the shoulders into the mat, so you feel really heavy through the upper body, opening up to the heart a little bit, and then close the eyes. We'll take a moment here just to check in with the body. Always a great way to start checking in with muscles and joints, your energy level, your headspace. Just get to gauge how you're doing as we start not only the class but the week. Take a big breath into the nose, fill the lungs, fill the belly, and then hold on to that fullness for a breath or two, for a second or two, and then slowly exhale. We're gonna do that a couple more times. Big breath into the nose, fill the lungs, fill the belly, hold on to that fullness, and then open the mouth, exhale. Two more times. Big breath in. Exhale. Last time, big breath in. Go ahead and take the knees to the chest. Always a great little treat for ourselves as we give ourselves a massage while we roll from hip to hip. And as always, play with where those knees are. See if you can find that sweet spot that needs a little more love and attention today. Maybe linger there for a bit. And now come on back to center. Go ahead and take the toes to the mat. And then when you're ready, go ahead and take those knees off to the right. So we're shining that left hip to the heaven, and if it serves you, take that left ear to the mat and just get heavy here. Nice little twist. In every class, you should try and take your spine towards different rotations. So forward, side to side, twisting. Come on back to center with the gaze, back to center with the knees. Big breath in. Next exhale is going to float those knees off to the left. Try that right hip to the heaven. Notice if one side's a little tighter. And then when you're ready, if you like, right ear to the mat. Hold here. Now go ahead and take your gaze back to center, bring your knees back to center. So yogi's choice here, you can keep your feet on the mat, you can extend the legs, but leave that left arm straight out. We're going to float that right hand onto that left shoulder. And then we're going to start to send that right hand towards that left hand. We're getting a nice big opening through that right shoulder. Big stretch. Hold on to it. We're also getting a nice little spinal twist again into the sides, into that rib cage. Hold here. Come on back to center. We're going to switch it up. Take that right hand straight out. Left hand onto that right shoulder. Take a big breath in, and then on the exhale, slide that left hand towards the right. Big stretch. Come on back to center. We're going to take that left hand onto the right shoulder. Right hand's going to come across the left, take it to the left shoulder. Imprint through the sit bones and the hips, and then float neck, head, and shoulder, and then just take it from shoulder to shoulder. So we're massaging into the shoulder blades. We carry a lot of tension there. And now back to center. Let everything get heavy. We're just going to switch that. So now the right hand goes to the left shoulder, left arm over right hand. Once again, imprint through the lower body. Neck, head, and shoulders come up. Take it to a little roll. And now back to center. Unravel the arms, take the arms alongside of the body, palms face the thighs, imprint through the sit bones, and we're slowly going to pull neck, head, shoulders up. Come to a nice tall stacked spine. Inhale, arms overhead. Ladies, you can grab your straps if you like. Exhale, take a bow. So we're not trying to get that big stretch in right away. We're just trying to open up to the small of the back, wake up the hamstrings a little bit. Settle here for a couple breaths. Don't expect to have your chest or your thighs just yet. Inhale, stack the spine, big breath in, bring arms overhead. Exhale, take a bow. Now you decide if you want to get a little deeper each time. Maybe those legs just aren't woken up yet. Don't force it. Remember, your practice, your rules, listen to your body. It will keep you safe. And once again, nice tall stack spine. We're going to bend that right knee, take that right hand to the outside of the foot, grabbing through the arch, stack spine, cores engaged, send that leg away. And as you do, enjoy that stretch to that right lat, that right back, bring that knee back. So a few pumps here, but really linger as you extend through that leg so we get that stretch through the upper body. Last one. And now while we're here, we're going to bend that ankle, open up through the hip a little bit. So again, you've got your strap. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, take it back. Lead with the heart. We have a tendency to want to lead with the shoulders. And as we get down there, sometimes our shoulders drop. That's okay. But don't lead with the shoulders. We carry tension through the neck. So the heart will drive you forward, and then you soften. Let that knee get heavy. We open up through that right glute. And release, come on up. Go ahead and send that right leg straight up. Bend that left knee. Take the left hand to the arch, and again, send that leg out. Get that stretch, that beautiful stretch through the back. Send that knee back, opening up to the hands as well. Let's do one more. And again, left ankle, right thigh. Let that knee get heavy. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, leading with the heart soft on that stretch. And again, pay attention to what side's a little bit more open. There's always a difference. Maybe we soften just a little bit more. And release, come on up. Extend those legs one more time. Inhale, arms up overhead. Take a great big breath in. Exhale, take it back. So you'll notice that once we've opened the hips, you might be able to stretch a little deeper. And release, come on up. Ladies, have your blocks handy. We're gonna make that T at the top of the mat. You're gonna wanna have some weights handy too. We're gonna do a little bit of pec work here, but not before we open up the pecs. So your block is pretty much bra line. Head is supported nicely. And before we start, we're just gonna send those arms straight out. So find that beautiful opening through the front of the shoulder blades. Legs can be bent or straight. You can take them in cobbler's pose, whatever makes you smile. Inhale, arms overhead, bring the palms together, spread the fingers. Send the shoulders around the block towards the mat, and now send those thumbs back, big opening here. Whoops, my chair's in the way. And inhale. And again, take those shoulders towards the mat, send those thumbs back. Come on up, we'll do one more, big breath in. Wrap those shoulders, send those thumbs back. Big reach. And back up. We're gonna take some weights. You decide how heavy they need to be for you. We're gonna take those elbows in line with the shoulders. So again, feel that beautiful opening through the chest. And now bring the arms overhead, squeezing in. Remember, there's that pencil in between the breasts that you're squeezing. Come on back down for 10. 3, 2, last one. We're gonna go ahead and keep those elbows tight, bring those hands behind you for a tricep for 10. 9, so extension here. Don't hit your head. Last one. And go ahead and bring those elbows down. Go ahead and release those weights. We're gonna take the arms alongside the body. Just come to a seated position and then take those blocks away. Actually, sorry, don't take those blocks away. Open up through those blocks. We're gonna come into some tricep dips here. So again, you can take it to the lowest section, you can take it to the midsection, or you can take it to the high section. So feet are gonna be on the mat. It's critical that we're stacked wrist, elbows, and shoulders. So we don't want to put any pressure on the shoulder girdle. So from here, with a nice stacked position, we're gonna send the elbows straight back. You lower down as much as you want. And come on back up for 10. Elbows always are tight. Don't let them splay away from the body, ladies. Got 3 more. And then come on down. Go ahead and take those blocks off to the side and extend through those legs. We're gonna take those hands in behind us, wrist, elbows, and shoulders are stacked. Open up through the heart. Reverse plank. When you're ready, send those hips up. Soles of the feet towards the floor. We're just gonna hold here. And slowly take the sit bones to the mat. Arms overhead, big breath in. Grow tall. Exhale, take a bow. So again, hopefully those hamstrings are opening up a little bit more. And release, come on up, a nice tall stack spine. We're gonna take it right into child's pose to start. So again, big toes together, knees as wide as your mat. Send those sit bones back. You know, if you prefer shell pose with closed-legged knees, that's an option as well. If you're in child's pose, arms are extended. If you're in shell pose, take the arms alongside the body, palms up, whatever you soften. Let those sit bones get nice and heavy, open up through the spine. Then walk the hands to the right. Maybe left hand comes on top of right, send that left hip back, hold here. And some of you may notice a stretch in the hips, some may notice it in the intercostals. You'll notice your stretch on the areas that you're tight. Come on back to center, send it off to the left. Maybe right hand floats on top of left, send that right hip back, hold here. And now walking back to center. We're gonna start to send those hips up, bringing the knees in line with the hips. Hands under the shoulders, find your cat-cow knees. So big breath in. Let the belly melt towards the mat. We pull the tailbone and gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest, tuck that tailbone. Let's do a couple more. Last one. And back to center. Now, if you choose to, grab a weight. We're gonna take that weight in between the hands. You know where we're going. Big breath in on the exhale. That right leg goes back. That left arm goes forward. We're just holding to start. Go ahead and release the hand, release the knee. We're gonna switch it up. Next, exhale sends that left leg back. Sends that right arm forward. Hold. Go ahead and release that. We're gonna move this time, ladies. Now, if you don't want to, you can stay in the previous pose. Go ahead and send the right leg back. Left arm forward. Inhale, knee and elbow. And extend for 10. 2, and 1. Release that. 1 cat-cow between sets. Big breath in. Tap, tap, tap. And release, neutral back. When you're ready, left leg goes back, right arm goes forward. And now working with the breath. Inhale, elbow and knee. Exhale, extend it away for 10. Last one. And release. Ladies, 1 cat-cow. Big breath in. And now inhale, right arm high. Exhale, thread it underneath the left. Ear and shoulder to mat. Welcome to stay here. Press the fingers in the mat. Send that left leg back. Send that right arm up, you decide. Flank or stretch will hold. And release, unravel. Come on back to center, we're gonna switch it up. Inhale, left arm high, big breath in. Exhale, thread underneath that right. We hold here. And again, you decide what has to happen on this side of the body to deliver the stretch you're looking for. We hold. And now release that, come on back and unravel. Let's do 1 cat-cow one more time. Big breath in. Exhale. Now here we're gonna need a block and we're gonna need a weight. So take that block. We're gonna start with the right arm. So take that block underneath that left hand. You're gonna have a weight handy. We're gonna thread the needle with our weight. So you can take that block at any height. It just gives us a little bit more room to thread that weight underneath. So when you're ready, take that right elbow in line with the shoulder. And now send that right knuckle to the outside edge of the mat for 10. Come on up. No twisting through the waist. It's all through the back. 3. 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and release the weight. We're gonna walk that block to the other side, setting up for the right hand. So again, we're stacked. Take the weight in the left hand, elbow in line with the shoulder. We thread for 10. Three, 2, and 1. Go ahead and take those weights off to the side. Let's do 1 cat-cow. Big breath in. Exhale. Ladies, while we're here, we're gonna set up for bear. I'm gonna time us. We're just gonna do a 30-second bear. You need to take those knees down for a little break. You're more than welcome to do that. You know you can. So when you're ready, we are stacked. Curl the toes under, float the knees up, we're away. So the knees are just hovering about an inch above the mat, 1.5 centimeters. Core is engaged, that navel is being pulled back towards the spine. There's that little J hook. We hold. Almost there. Really easy way to engage the core, takes the lower back out of the equation. So if your back's bothering you, this is still a great way to activate the core. Come on down. This time, bring the knees together. Uncurl the toes. Float the hips back. We're all going to take shell pose. Drape the body over the thighs, forehead to the mat. Hips are heavy, arms alongside the body, palms face up. Last breath here. Coming up. Now, ladies, you want some weights at the front of your mat. A little bit of back work here. You decide how heavy you want them to be. So just have them ready for you. We're going to come on up to a tabletop position to start. We're going to walk the hands forward. We're going to curl the toes out. We're going to float those hips up. Find a dog. Pedal it out. Notice how the calves are feeling. Hopefully those hamstrings are waking up a little bit. Last breath here. On the exhale, go ahead and float forward. We're going to hold plank just for a couple breaths here, ladies. Now, keeping those elbows tight, we're going to work the triceps as we slowly lower all the way down, taking belly to mat. Uncurl the toes. Inhale, cobra. Start with the baby cobra. Send the heart forward. Elbows are tight. Don't let them splay. Hips are hard into the mat. Or grounded, I should say. And release. We'll do that a couple more times. Take a big breath in, and then on the exhale, come on up, maybe a little higher this time. Again, elbows tight. Heart forward. Always in gratitude that we've made it to our mats. Go ahead and lower down. Last time. Tops of the feet are solid on the mat. Big breath in on the exhale. Come on up and find your expression of this pose. So we're opening up through the back. Front of the hips are getting woken up. And release, come on. So we're going to take those weights, we're going to send them forward. We're going to start with opposite arm and opposite leg. So head could be on the mat if that's more comfortable for you, or you can take your gaze forward, whatever you prefer. Take a big breath in, and on the exhale, the right arm, left leg goes up. And release, and switch. We're away for 10. Three more. Last one. And rest. This time we're going to bring big toes together. We're going to interlace our hands. You can get rid of one of your weights if you prefer to. We're going to imprint through the hips. We're going to pull the legs up first. And then send the arms forward. We hold. And release. Send that left arm straight out, ladies. Palm down. We're going to open up through the pecs. Take the right fingers underneath that right shoulder. Roll onto that left side. Now you can leave it here. You can take that right foot back, right arm up, or send it behind you. So we're pressing that left shoulder into the mat. We're opening up to that pectoral muscle on the left side and hold. And release. Come on back to belly. We're going to switch it up. Send that right arm straight out. Sorry. Got a little something to contend with here. We're going to roll onto that right side. Palm down. And then when you're ready, take it to wherever it feels right. So again, we're opening up to the right pec this time. And release, come on back. Taking the hands alongside the chest one more time. Tops of the feet are to the mat. Take a big breath in on the exhale. Cobra or up dog, yogi's choice. Exhale, downward dog. Now, once again, you're going to want your weights handy, ladies. We're going to inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step on through. This time, spin your back foot. We're coming into warrior two, but you're going to grab some weights on the way up. So again, that knee always tracks towards the outside of the foot. We're rooting down to the outside of that left foot like you want to tear your mat apart. When you're ready, send those arms straight out. We hold here, cores engaged, little circles forward. Little pause here, send it back the other way. Little pause, rotate through, opening up to the front of your mat for 10. That's it. Full rotation. That's a half rotation. 2, last one. Come on back to center. Go ahead and blow those arms down on either side of the foot. Hands to the mat. Step on back. Downward dog. Walk it out. Inhale forward. Find your plank. Hold. Lower down. Uncurl your toes. Cobra or up dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Walk it out. Now I'm going to switch so my back's not towards you. When you're ready, float that left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, a step on through. So again, you've got a good solid base. If you guys, in case of the wiggles, take your legs a little further apart. That left knee is stacked above that ankle. Spin that foot. So we're in a heel arch stance and those arms straight out. Once again, in circles. Be mindful of that knee. Switch it up. Last one, and now open up towards that left foot for 10. Last one. And now take that foot back. Downward dog. Walk it out. Let those heels get heavy. Can we open up to the calf muscles a bit more? Walk the feet forward towards the middle of your mat. Walk the hands towards the feet towards the middle of your mat. Find your first forward fold. Let it go. Now, ladies, you can take your blocks if you'd like. You can have your hands to the mat, the shins, your blocks, opposite elbow. Root down through those heels, maybe send those hips back a little bit more. Hold. Inhale, rise up, one vertebrae at a time, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're gonna do that again. Big breath in. Hold the hands up there this time, interlace your fingers. So we wanna be ankles, knees, and hips stacked. Inhale, grow tall. Without rotating through the spine, go ahead and send the hands to the right, float that left hip away, hold here. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, send it back. And again, rise up. Go ahead and let those arms come on down. We're just gonna make some circles with the arms, with the hands, send it the other way, just to loosen up the shoulder girdle. And now relax those hands, send those shoulders up towards the ears, rotate forward. Big circles. We're getting ready to do a little bit of shoulder work here, ladies. You're gonna wanna come to the long edge of your mat momentarily. Go ahead and relax that, send it the other way. And relax, let those fingers get nice and heavy. So take it to the middle of your mat, but you're gonna face the long edges. You're gonna wanna take a weight that you're comfortable with to do some shoulder work with. So you decide what that is. So start with your hands on your thighs, take a big breath in, get tall. Exhale, send those fingers down and come into a forward fold, let it all go. Relax through the shoulders, find your weights. We're gonna take those weights and we're gonna drag them up the feet, all the way up to a nice tall stacked spine. But before we get into the shoulders, go ahead back down. So like a little bit of a deadlift here, getting into the hamstrings, come on up. I'm just gonna do 5. This is a great opportunity to do some hamstring work. You can use heavier weights if you choose to, and then switch to a lower weight for the arms. We've got 2 more. The same idea as if you had a big, long barbell with deadlifts. You can do these with kettlebells as well. Come on up. So now taking those weights alongside of the thighs, knees are soft. We're gonna inhale, grow tall, exhale, send that right knuckle towards the knee. And up. Just some waist whittles. Again, we're gonna get to the arms momentarily. We've got 1 more each side. And back to center. Ladies, take a nice wide stance. Take the toes to the corners of the mat. We're gonna take the weights to heart center. We're gonna send those knees in the direction of the toes. So you decide how wide apart those legs are. Keep the elbows nice and tight. We're gonna send those elbows in line with the shoulders coming up for 10. Core is engaged, legs are quiet. 4, 3, last one. Go ahead and take the toes towards the long edge of the mat, wide legged forward fold, let it all go. Again, noticing how the hamstrings are feeling. Slowly roll up. Again, you can have a soft knee if you'd like. Once you get to a stacked spine, again, take those toes to the corners of the mat. Send those knees in direction of the toes, elbows tight. When you're ready, elbows come up towards the shoulders for 10. Two, And 1, back to center. We're gonna hold the weights here, ladies. A little lower, turn to the right, center, left, center. You can get rid of one of your weights if you choose to. Let's do one more each side. Once again, take the toes belonging to the mat, forward fold. Let everything go. And now soften the knees, we're gonna roll up once again. Last set. Go ahead and take the toes towards the corners of the mat. Soften the knees, in line with the toes, elbows tight. Last set for 10. Slow everything down, ladies. Work with your range of motion. Cores engaged, tailbones tucked. 3, 2, and 1. Release that. Straighten out through the knees. We're gonna walk the feet back together in line with the hips. Take those weights in front of the thighs one more time. We're gonna go for 10 this time, nice and slow. Rolling down, legs are straight, hips are back. Come on up for 10. For 4, for 3, last one. Now ladies, we're gonna soften through the knees. We're gonna bend at the waist. Take those weights down. So again, you decide how tight those, how much of a bend those knees are. We're gonna take the weights back. Working the back. Imagine a pencil nail in between the shoulder blades. We squeeze in for 10. For 3, for 2, squeeze. Last one, hold, and release. Go ahead and straighten the legs all the way up. Bring those legs a little closer. So again, you want to be stacked. Knuckles are towards the thighs. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Coming into a hammer curl, we're going to bring those weights up towards the shoulders, nice and slow for 10. Breathe. Three, 2, and 1. Ladies, bring those weights together, send them straight up. Soft with the knees. Tricep extensions, bring the weights in between the shoulder blades for 10. Again, you can get rid of one of your weights if you choose to. You want to get a nice stretch through those triceps. Keep the elbows tight to the ears. Last one. Now bring those weights back down. This time we're gonna send the fingers forward, knuckles towards the mat. Again, be soft in the knees. We're gonna curl up, regular curl for 10. And when you bring that weight up, send the in part of the weight towards the outside of the shoulders. Just helps with a little bit more definition. Last one, now release. Once again, take those weights in front of the thighs, come on down. All the way. This time only halfway up, soften the knees. Bring those weights together, we're coming into those back. One more time for 10. 2, and 1. Slowly sap the spine. It is your choice this time, whether you want to do a hammer curl or a regular curl. Roll the shoulders back, soft with the knees, and we're away for 10. Maybe you want to mix it up. Elbows are tight though, remember that. Last one. Now last time we bring those weights together, send them straight up. Elbows tight, face your tricep extension for 10. Two. Last one. Bring those weights forward. Onto the thigh, slide down. We're gonna take those weights off the side of the mat. We're gonna turn, we're gonna face the front of the mat, ladies, and there we can go. Find that nice stretch. We're gonna walk the hands forward, walk the feet back. Then we're done. Now go ahead and take those knees to the mat. We're gonna come into a tricep push-up. So you have choices here. You can stay on your knees. I'm probably gonna stay on my knees today, but you're gonna keep those elbows nice and tight. So unlike a regular push-up where we're taking those hands a little wider than the shoulders, we're gonna keep everything in line. The wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder. They're a little harder because we're isolating the tricep big time here. So again, welcome to take it to the knees. Stack the arms, good contact with the hands on the mat. You decide how far back those knees go. And when you're ready, you're gonna go into 10 of them and then straight to child's pose. As low as you'd like. Nice and slow with control. Last one, send it back. So either shell or child's pose, float the hips back, and rest. Last breath here, walk the hands back. Please come onto your sit bones. Take your feet forward. We're getting ready for Nirvasana or boat pose. We have to do some core work here. So again, no weights to start. Send the arms straight out. Relax the shoulders. I'm carrying a lot of tension into my neck right now. So start to send the shoulders towards the mat. Feel the core engage. So you're not popping that belly out, you're chucking that belly in. Now you can keep your feet on the mat, toes on the mat, shins parallel, legs extended. You decide we're holding. And release, come on up. We're gonna do that again. I'm gonna time us. We're gonna do that again. You have the option either to stay as you are, or you can lower everything down towards the mat and then come back up into a pike. So it looks like this to hold, or we extend and come up, your choice. Second's a little bit more difficult. You decide where you're at this morning with your belly, how much you ate maybe on the weekend. When you're ready, we're away. So we either hover or you hold. Softness in the knees. Last one, hold. And slowly take the feet back, stack the spine. You're gonna wanna take a weight here. You decide we're coming into a Russian twist. So similar idea, you can keep your feet on the mat. You can take your shins parallel, yogi's choice. Taking the weight in both hands, though, ladies, elbows again, tight to the body, core is engaged. Navel goes back towards the spine, we lower back. When you're ready, decide where the legs go. We twist to the right, left, right, left. Keep going. Almost there. Remember, keep the body quiet. It's just the waist that's moving. 2 and 1. Come on up. Nice tall stack spine. Go ahead and extend those legs. Inhale, arms up. Big breath in. Get tall. Exhale, take a bow. So again, pay attention now to how much more open the hamstrings are versus when we started. Come on up, nice tall stack spine. So we're gonna come into side plank. You've got some options here. So I'm gonna grab a weight. Yeah, nothing too heavy, nothing more than maybe 5 pounds, 7 pounds max. You decide. We're gonna come onto our left side to start, because I'm the side that I'm facing you. You're gonna stack the feet. Elbow is underneath the shoulder. Now, if you want, you can take this to a high plank. I'm not right now because of my shoulder. So when you're ready, you're gonna take the weight in your right hand. You're gonna float those hips up. Send that weight up. And now we're gonna rotate here. We're gonna thread that needle one more time. Take that hand underneath that left arm for 10. Slow and controlled. 9. 4. 3. We're gonna add into this, ladies. 2 and 1. Hold here. Lower that hip down for 10 and up. 9. 8. Send that hip up. 6. 4. 3. 2. The last one. Come on down. Roll onto your back. Get rid of that weight for a moment. Inhale, grow tall one more time. Exhale, take a bow. And come on up. We're gonna get ready for the other side. So we're coming onto our right side now. Again, we're stacked. Weights available. You can get rid of the weight if you choose to. So when you're ready, send those hips up. Arm comes up. And we curl for 10. Rotating through. Last one. Hold here. We lower down for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Come back down. Get rid of that weight. Extend the legs straight out. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, take a bow. Stack the spine. Engage the core. Send the arms out. We're gonna roll down one vertebrae at a time. Now, ladies, once you get here, bend the knees, take the feet to the mat, reach for that weight one more time. Now, if you prefer, you can keep your legs extended. Elbows are gonna be tight. We're gonna have that weight in both hands. We're gonna send that weight straight up. If your feet are bent, don't press them into them to help you get that weight up. So yogi's choice. When you're ready, we're gonna imprint through the small of the back. We're gonna take that weight to the heavens, lifting neck, head, and shoulders, curling it for 10. All core here. 9, 8, 3, 2, hold here for 10, 9, 8. So we're working the core, we're working the arms. Hold and release. Go ahead and get rid of that weight. Last time, we're gonna bend the knees over the hips. Finishing with just a little bit of core work here before we stretch it out. Arms alongside the body. Don't use them. Don't press into the mat with your hands. It's all lower abdominal. When you're ready, we're gonna take those knees towards the shoulders, curling in for 10, 9, 3, 2, last one, and down. Go ahead and take those legs down. Extend arms alongside the body. We're gonna curl up this time. Have your strap ready. Come on up, nice, slow, stack spine. Feel that core working. And we're up. You're gonna want to take your strap. You can have your legs anywhere you want, ladies. You can have them extended, you can have them cross-legged, you can have them in heroes. We're gonna come into some shoulder flossing just to relieve some of the tension that we might have created in the shoulders. You're gonna have a nice wide stance, or clasp, I should say, with your strap. You're gonna inhale from the legs, come on up. Send that strap back. Now, if you find that you're clumping, so one arm's going over, the next one's following, your strap is too tight. Give yourself some more room. You want the arms up together and down together. It's too easy, you can shorten it. So the more mobility you have in your shoulders, the closer that clasp can be. Let's do one more. These should feel really nice. And relax. So go ahead and get rid of that strap. Send that arm straight out, spread the fingers. You know where we're going. Send that hand to the right. Either with the hand or the crux of the elbow. Reach to the right, take a peek to the left. No, reach to the left, take a peek to the right. You know what I mean, opposite. And hold. Come on back to center, send that arm up. Let's stretch that tricep, put the palm, hand between the shoulder blades, nice and tight. Welcome to clasp, or welcome to use your strap to extend your arms. We keep the elbows nice and tight to the body, the spine is tall and long. And release that. Go ahead and send that left arm out, spread the fingers, send it to the right, take a peek to the left, and hold. And come on back to center, send that hand up with the palm, find that tricep stretch. So again, elbows are nice and tight. Again, you might notice that one's a little tighter than the other. Go ahead and release that. Go ahead and drop that chin to the chest. Take that chin to the right shoulder. Little pause. Through center to the left shoulder. Little pause. Back to center. Take that chin parallel to the mat. Flip that right ear towards the right shoulder. And again, you decide. Fingers to mat, hand to head. Find that nice extension through the neck. Again, when we do shoulder work, we tend to carry tension through the neck. So that's why we want to give this a nice little stretch. Go ahead and stack the spine. Let's switch it up. Next exhale takes that left ear to the shoulder. Again, you decide. Find that length on the opposite side of the neck. And release that. We're gonna take our spine back down onto the mat, nice and slow release. Again, have that core working for you. When you get all the way down onto your mat, go ahead and bend the knees. Take the knees towards the chest. Take the hands onto the knees. Separate the knees, one hand on each kneecap. Let's make some circles. Take a little pause here, send it in the opposite direction. Last one here. Bring those legs together. Send those toes straight up to the heavens. Arms alongside the body, little circles with the toes on the mat, on the ceiling. So we're getting really into the small of the back here. Switch directions. Last one here. Go ahead and bend that left foot. Take that left foot onto the mat. Knees bent. We're going to take the right ankle onto that left knee. Send that right knee away. So options galore here. You can extend. We're going to bring that left leg forward. You can extend through and take your strap. You can keep that leg bent. You can reach for your shin. The goal is to keep the left leg moving forward till you get to that sweet spot where it feels right, and we send that right knee away for your number 4. So again, you can do this on the mat, you can do this up in the air like we are right now, or you can do this on a chair. And release that, switch it up. Right foot comes onto the mat, left ankle floats to that right knee. So again, send that left knee away. When you're ready, float that right leg closer. Again, whatever version of this stretch makes sense for you is the one you're going to find yourself in. We hold. And now release that. Repeat those knees towards the chest. Take your feet to the heavens, find a happy baby. Take it to a little roll from side to side. And again, checking with the body one more time. How are you feeling? How are the muscles? How are the joints? If you'd like to get playful, go ahead and send one leg away as we float one knee towards the mat. Think about how you might like to spend final Shavasana. So that restorative pose at the end of the class just kind of helps set the mood for the day. Last one. And then when you're ready, float your way into whatever version of Shavasana will serve you best. Don't be afraid to use any of the props that you have. Find your happy place on your mat. We're going to stay here for about 3 minutes or so today. So inhale through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last time, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Make sure there's no tension in the jaw or the brow. Let the shoulders melt a little deeper into the mat. Let those sit bones get a little heavier into the mat. Let those eyes roll back a little deeper in their sockets and settle it. Ladies, as mindfully as we enter Shavasana, it's going to be as mindfully as we leave. Slowly, kindly, gently, we'll bring awareness back to the body. We might want to start with fingers, toes, wrists and ankles. Maybe adjust the ball of the head from side to side. Maybe bringing some awareness to the torso, moving the hips. Maybe extending energy in opposite directions, giving yourself a great big full body stretch. Perhaps you want to roll onto one side and settle for a breath or two. But when you're ready in your own way and in your own time, we'll find our way to a seated position. Comfortable seated position with the stacked spine. Bringing the hands to heart center, or bow to that heart. Always grateful that we're well enough to make it to our mats, and grateful for whatever we can do on it. Grateful for each other to share our practice. I honor the place in you where the whole universe resides, and when you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste.